Hi, this is Deadman. If you're watching this video, I assume you're old enough to see gore, violence, swearing, and general adult content. If you aren't old enough, come back with some ID.
Or a fake one.
Ugh.
He really wants to play metal?
Yeah, he's got his own band in Moscow. It's called Fuck Your Yankee Blue Jeans or something like that.
That doesn't sound metal.
You gotta hear him sing Olaf Berserker. Come on, man, Berserker.
Does he sing in English or Russian?
In English. Come on, Berserker. Girls think sexy. I'll watch, but he's gonna sing it. Watch, it's too funny.
My love for you is like a truck berserker. Would you like some making fuck berserker?
That's fucking funny, man.
Did he say making fuck?
View Askew's logo is delightfully weird. Must have been a hell of a party. Clerks is divided into 9 chapters, representing the 9 layers of hell, which the movie is loosely based on. Fun fact, because this was an indie movie, Kevin Smith had to get creative when making the movie. To keep costs down and to control his lighting better, he had to shoot mostly at night. Hence the story explanation for gum in the locks. The shutters couldn't be open, so even when they shot at night, it could still appear to be daytime.
You open? Yeah.
There's a lot of ongoing jokes of this nature, and it's inevitable I'll point them out, but Clerks captures the essence of working any retail job, just for the sheer fact that we saw Dante hang a sign on the front saying, "I assure you, we're open," and somebody popping in their heads and asking if they're open. Generally speaking, people are stupid and will ask inane things.
Are you okay?
You do seem a bit more pessimistic than usual.
I'm perfectly fine. Years of working with entitled customers has totally not taken its toll on me. Another fun fact, Kevin Smith assigned himself a role in the movie, knowing that if it flopped and he ended up in near debt for the rest of his life, he could at least point to the movie knowing he made it. Another fun fact is there's an anti-smoking sentiment in the film due to Kevin Smith's beliefs at the time. Hilariously enough, by the end of the movie, he would have a 2-pack-a-day habit.
And we're gonna shut you down for good! For good, cancer merchant! Cancer merchant! Cancer merchant!
Who's leading this mob?
Veronica is a ride or die. Get you a girl like her. Just, don't backslide into your cheating ex.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Some lines get wins just for being iconic and quotable. This and the "if you plan on shoplifting, let us know" signs are hilarious and deserve wins.
How much money did you leave up there?
Like $3 in mixed change and a couple of singles. This time in the morning, people just get paper or coffee.
You're trusting.
Why do you say that?
How do you know they're taking the right amount of change or even paying for what they take?
Theoretically, people see money on the counter and no one around. They think they're being watched.
Honesty through paranoia.
Accurate.
Like you can't get enough of me.
Typically male point of view.
How do you figure?
Show some bedroom proficiency. You think you're gods. What about what we do for you?
Women? Women as lovers are basically the same. They just have to be there.
Be there.
Making a male climax isn't at all challenging. Insert somewhere close, preferably moist. Thrust, repeat.
Flattering.
Now, making a woman come, therein lies a challenge.
You think so?
A woman makes a guy come, it's standard. A guy makes a woman come, it's talent.
Dante is once again correct.
I'm astonished to hear you trivialize my role in our sex life.
It wasn't directed at you, I was making a broad generalization.
You're making a generalization about broads.
37. My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
In a row?
This line in the script is one of the things that got Miramax to buy and distribute the film.
Okay, I need one each of the following tapes. Whispers in the Wind, To Each His Own, Put It Where It Doesn't Belong, My Pipes Need Cleaning, All Tit Fucking Volume 8.
Jeff Anderson actually refused to read these titles in front of the lady and child, which I think is pretty sweet of him.
What did you like better, Jedi or The Empire Strikes Back?
Empire.
Blasphemy.
Empire had the better ending. I mean, Luke gets his hand cut off, finds out Vader's his father, hand gets frozen, taken away by Boba Fett. It ends on such a down note. I mean, that's what life is, a series of down endings.
That is not inaccurate. Also, it ties into the original ending of the movie where Dante was shot and killed.
In order to get it built quickly and quietly, they'd hire anybody that can do the job. Think the average stormtrooper knows how to install a toilet main? All they know is killing in white uniforms.
An aspect of the movie that makes it feel so natural is these conversations. Not only do the two leads act the part well, but the conversation on the ethics of killing potentially innocent contractors feels so real.
Everybody that comes in here is way too uptight. This job would be great if it wasn't for the fucking customers.
I cannot tell you just how many times I've uttered this line.
You think you get stupid questions? You should hear the barrage of stupid questions I get.
What do you mean there's no ice? You mean I gotta drink this coffee hot?
So how much is this thing anyway?
Do you sell hubcaps for 72 Pinto hatchback? Ooh, mini truck amazing.
I'm glad you've calmed down a bit. Hi, Randall.
37?
Shut up. Yes, I've calmed down. I'm not happy, but I'll be able to deal. Why don't you go back to the video store?
You had to tell him?
I had to tell someone. He put it into perspective.
What did he say?
He said at least he wasn't 36.
And that made you feel better?
And he also said that most of them were college guys I'd never even seen or met before.
The ostrich syndrome if you don't see
It isn't there, yes.
Putting things into perspective.
Vermont? No, that can't be. I just talked to him this morning. He left at what time? He really went to Vermont? Well, when the hell was someone going to tell me? He promised me he'd be here by noon. Jesus, when does he get back? Tuesday? You gotta be fucking kidding me. I got a hockey game at 2 and the steel shutters are jam closed and he's in Vermont? I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Boy, if that ain't a mood.
Well, my list is tighter, man.
I gotta tell you, my friend, this is one of the ballsiest moves I ever been privy to. I would have never thought you capable of such a blatant disregard of store policy.
Hey, I told him I had a game today. It's his own fault.
No arguments here. Insubordination rules.
Hey, I just wanted to play hockey like I was scheduled to.
Well, that's not the most professional move. All's fair when your boss asks you to come in on your day off and doesn't relieve you when promised.
I feel so ineffectual. Is there anything I can do for you?
Watch the store while I go home and change?
What happened to title dictates behavior?
Well, this is my way of spitting water at life.
Call back to a hilarious scene.
Can I use your bathroom?
There's no lights back there.
Why aren't there any lights?
Well, there are, but for some reason they stop working at 5:14 every night.
You're kidding.
Nobody can figure it out. The boss doesn't want to pay the electrician to fix it because the electrician owes money to the video store.
Such a sordid state of affairs.
And I'm caught in the middle, torn between my loyalty for the boss and my desire to piss with the lights on.
I love Randall's, let's say, eloquence with words.
Oh, hey, Caitlin, break his heart again this time and I'll kill you. Nothing personal.
Randall is a ride or die bestie.
No, don't! Because there's a stranger in our bathroom, he just raped Caitlin.
She said she did all the
Will
work.
you shut the fuck up? Who the fuck's in our bathroom?
Who is he?
I don't know. He just came in and asked to use the bathroom.
In a hilariously dark twist, corpse sex is introduced to the story. Black comedy is a staple in the View Askew movies, and they certainly started off with a doozy.
Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Salsa shark. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Man goes into cage, cage goes into salsa. Shark's into salsa. Our shark.
Stupid shit like this is what I remember most about the movie, and that's definitely a win.
My mother told me once that when I was 3 years old, my potty lid was closed. And instead of me lifting it, I shit my pants.
Lovely story.
The point is, I'm not the type of person who'll disrupt things just so I can shit comfortably.
That is shockingly relatable, and one of the things I remember most about this movie.
You know, there's a million fine-looking women in the world, dude, but they don't all bring you lasagna at work. Most of them just cheat on you.
The one time Silent Bob is not so silent, his advice is poignant. Funny enough, I actually watched the first Clerks well after I'd seen the second, but that didn't hamper the experience at all. There's big chunks of the last third of the movie that I skipped and glossed over, not because they're bad, but because they're part of running gags and ongoing jokes, even if I do feel like the last third of the movie isn't as strong. So much of the movie is running gags and jokes, with setups early and payoffs up until the end. Like the shoe polish gag is always hilarious. Overall, for a first attempt, the movie is pretty great, with all the characters believable and very realistic. Everything is written so well. At any rate, this is yet another dumb movie I love to rewatch on a yearly basis. I'll be doing the other Clerks movies and Dogma for sure, but let me know if there's any other View Askew movies you'd want me to cover. Thank you for dying, and I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Here comes Randall, he's a berserker. Na, 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 na,
Cleverly done, Mr. Freeman, but you're not supposed to be here. As a matter of fact, you're not. Get back where you belong and forget about all this.